Hello. This video, I kind of want to do a little change of pace from the normal talkie videos, so this one's mostly just going to be me working and doing stuff. Basic situation is customer contacted me about a week ago. They wanted to upgrade their cabinets with the form of a butcher's block countertop. They wanted it to roughly match the one that's in the center of their island, which is hard maple. So I have about 100 board foot-ish of hard maple. So this will be edge grain cutting board with one that's like 145 inches by 26, the rest are small. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe. As a reminder, our eShop is live, dogsong-woodworks.square.site. There's some cutting boards, some flower displays up there, there's some birdhouses up there. There'll be more added soon as I get time to do it, but that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this episode. So I said there wasn't going to be a whole lot of talking, but I did want to show this. For those of you with straight knife planers, this is a situation you want to avoid. We have two indicators here. One, we have a gigantic knot right here with a big crack right through it. And this, we have an uneven break right here, which tells me there was a knot here-ish. So all of the grain in this general area is going to be really wild. And hard maple is already really hard on straight knives anyways, so we bought extra wood, so we're just going to lop this off right here. So. What I like about woodworking, or even just working for myself, listen. Other than the train, see how quiet it is out here? You don't have supervisors yelling at you, no co-workers being loud, no drama. Other than a train, it's nice and peaceful. It's a good gig, man. So I was doing some test cuts after resharpening my blades on the planer, and I discovered these dark streaks, whatever they are. I'm not sure if this is metal or mineral deposits or whatever. Whatever it is, it's harder than the steel of my planer knives, so I have to cut wherever this is out. And unfortunately, it looks like this entire piece is just covered in it, so this piece might get set aside. But anyways, I have to resort everything and mark out or cut out these spots with a breakdown saw. I also had to rip everything to be less than 7 inches wide because that's how wide my planer is. The joys of having a planer molder. Okay, so I've got it kind of reflecting off the, got a little bit of snipe, but this machine has always had snipe. I'm seeing very little. There's one example of it. I don't know if you can see that. I was getting that all over the board previously. And this is the last board that I ran. Let's see what the one before that looks like. This one has quite a bit of lines going on in it. This stuff here in the middle, that's definitely me. This I don't think was me. I think that was still left over from, some of these had some pretty nasty ferrules in them. Dude, for a hard maple knot, that's not bad on a straight knife. That's really not bad. Actually, you know what I should probably look at? Okay, you know what? That wasn't even the cut that I made. Yeah, because this one's got a little bit of that scalloping. Yeah, that wasn't even my cut. This was my cut. This was his cut. He has a high-speed molder that has a Helix or something like that in it. That's what he skim planes everything with. That's pretty astounding. Let me get the light. And a lot of this is very curly, problematic grain. There is a line or two that's from me. It's because that's from me hitting a streak of mineral deposit. But honestly, It's nothing that I'm really concerned about right now. So now that everything's at the exact same thickness, I'm going to lower myself a 30-second, see what the deal is with that. And I did hear like a ping noise, like something dropped on the concrete. I'm not sure if that was something that just fell off, because I occasionally keep things on the ledge here. So I'm going to take this back cover off and just see if some like a way fell out or keystock fell out. I'm also going to torque the bolts on the knives. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of horsepower being used up when you start seeing dust come out this way. And yeah, I was able to run full speed through most of that. There were a couple I slowed down for because they had like curly grain patterns and stuff like that, and I didn't want to just wreck it for no reason because this is a straight knife planer. But yeah, I'll give everything on the machine a once over. Not as much shavings as I thought I would get, but hey, they look clean. Not as clean as when this machine was new, but pretty reasonably clean. All right, I'll shut up now and once over the machine. Take a small break because another customer brought his project over here. The next one after this is going to be, we have a pair of walnut butcher's blocks that are they're already done and assembled. Customer way back when got a 24-inch by 8-foot walnut butcher's block installed on one of their cabinets. They got a second one and they want to join that one and the other one to create one that's 37 inches wide for their bar, I believe. But I won't explain too much about how we're going to do it because it'll be in the next video. But yeah, so I've got the table saw and the roller stands all set up. We're already set to 1 5/8 from ripping the wider boards into something that the planer can actually use. So now it's just repetitive cut after repetitive cut, so enjoy this time lapse. So my trusty little pusher block, the heel of it finally pretty much gave up the ghost, so I'm going to cut a new heel with the jigsaw. That's how I did it last time. I got like 3 years out of this thing almost. I don't remember when I got the Hercules table saw. Must have been 6 to 8 months after I first started. It was somewhere along then, but like 2.5 years out of one. Shows you how long they last. Okay, so I've cut 50 of these. Well, 51 technically, but this one is kind of visibly, you can even see it on camera, it's not straight. Next step for this is going to be taking these over to our miter saw. I'm going to use a Freud 96 tooth, thin kerf ultimate cutoffs blade with this C12 RSH2 S. And we're going to cut off the planer snipe as well as any defects I find. And I also need to call the person who commissioned this. I have their materials deposit, but I haven't been able to get a hold of them, so do they want the thing that they paid for? I don't know, man. So I might as well do that right before I get to cutting this stuff. So yeah. Alright, so I just got off the phone with the customer. They're fine with the spalting, so we're gonna leave it and integrate it into the design of the butcher's block countertop. So like I said in the previous clip, we're gonna go ahead and take our strips of maple. We're gonna cut the ends off. The snipe that my planer leaves is generally a little over 3 inches, so it's not that bad. And then we'll cut out any weak points like knots and things like that, really nasty defects and things like that. So it should be a nice mindless exercise. All right, let's get cutting.